Servus Leute, willkommen zurück zu Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Ja, es ging um den Reifen.
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported two people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable, and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth! His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodum's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder! Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered. But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Der Grund, warum der Verdächtige ja so etwas Offensichtliches im Pool zurücklassen würde. Naja, er darf den Pool nicht betreten. Weil sonst würde er das Schwimmen zählen und tja, dann würden Alarmglocken losgehen. Grund, ja. Ja.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Nein. Die Intelligenz des Schuldigen zu respektieren ist crucial. Notwendig? Also ist zentral, um diesen Fall zu ja, abzuschließen. Zu lösen, meine ich. Wir sind so nah dran. Wir sind nur einen Schritt entfernt von der Wahrheit.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself. Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Ja, ich habe eine gute Idee, wer der Verdächtige sein könnte. Nein, habe ich nicht. Hört auf zu lügen. Okay, schauen wir mal. Shuichi ist es definitiv nicht. Wer war alles bei Gontas Meet and Greet dabei? Wobei, dann ist die Frage, ob das überhaupt noch zählt. Ah ja, jedes Mal, wenn ich hier bin, spackt das Spiel. Von 9 bis 11 Uhr. Ah, Moment. Okay. Kichi ist irgendwie immer da, das heißt, der fällt weg. Kirumi ist einmal kurz weg. Mio glaube ich aber auch nicht. Okay, bei Gontas Meet and Greet waren diese Personen anwesend. Die anderen beiden in der Turnhalle. Okay, Meet and Greet. Meet and Greet. Logischerweise auch Meet and Greet. Du auch. Aber du bist dann abgehauen. Hast dich mit Kirumi getroffen. Und bist dann später zurückgekommen. Aber du hast gesagt, du warst in der Zwischenzeit die Tablets da holen. Und da er sie ja gezeigt hat, also da er eins davon gezeigt hat, glaube ich nicht, dass seine Aussage falsch ist. Also hat er eigentlich auch ein Alibi. Meet and Greet, Meet and Greet. Du warst 5 Minuten in der Turnhalle. Bist dann gegangen, hast dich mit Kokichi getroffen. Aber was hast du davor gemacht? Meet and Greet. Du warst die ganze Zeit in deinem Zimmer. Oder hast Wache davor gestanden. Ich glaube aber nicht, dass du es warst. Weil ich bezweifle, dass du einfach so abhauen würdest. Meet and Greet. Meet and Greet. Du warst in der Turnhalle. Mit Himiko. Ja, du bist halbnackt durch die Gegend gewandert. Und du bist leider tot. Ja, an sich habe ich nur 2 Verdächtige, nämlich Maki und Kirumi. Aber bei Maki glaube ich nicht, dass sie ihren Posten verlassen würde. Und bei Kirumi weiß ich nicht, wo sie in der Zeit vor 8 Uhr war. Warum habe ich das gerade so seltsam betont? Was mache ich denn hier? Oh, das Spiel spackt ab. Ja, von 9 bis 10 Uhr. Aber wieso steht da 9 bis 11 Uhr? Achso, da ist er zurückgekehrt. Ja, ja, ja. Bis kurz vor 9 Uhr mit Himiko und Anji. Ich glaube, sie muss vor 9 Uhr das alles gemacht haben. Ja, ich habe eine gute Idee, wer der Verdächtige sein könnte. Naja, die einzige Person, die mir jetzt einfällt, wäre... Also, es könnten eigentlich nur 2 Personen gewesen sein. Kirumi und Maki. Und von den beiden glaube ich aber eher, es ist Kirumi.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Was?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Kaito weiß echt die richtigen Worte zu finden, um Shuichi aufzumuntern. Ja, ich muss an meine Detektivarbeit glauben. Dieser ganze Aufbau wurde in der Turnhalle vorher schon vorbereitet. Und um das zu wissen, kreist die Verdächtigen schon sehr ein. Ja, eigentlich kann es nur eine Person sein. Also wenn er meint zuvor. Ja. Oh. Sieht aber geil aus, wie dieser Ring da hin und her kreist. Warum? Ich hasse die Entwickler dafür. Tut mir leid, das ist das Einzige, was ich in dem Spiel nicht mag. Ja. Du bist leider meine einzige Wahl.
It has to be you.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Wow, die sieht ein bisschen böse aus. Aber die Musik ist so geil. Okay.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner-tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Implicate, okay. Implizieren. Ja, und was heißt implizieren? Verwickeln, ach so. Also einwickeln quasi. Wir müssen Kirumi dazu zwingen, dass sie sich, ja, in ihre eigenen Aussagen verwickelt. Meine Logik, ja, muss bestätigt werden. Moment, jetzt muss ich nochmal hören, was sie zu sagen hat. Da gibt es ein Loch in ihrer Geschichte irgendwo. Ich muss nur ruhig bleiben und es finden. Sie meinte, jeder wäre dazu in der Lage in der Nachtzeit. Das glaube ich aber nicht.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
Also entweder ist es das oder das Meet and Greet.
Complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner-tube.
Ich weiß, ich könnte öfter ballern, aber...
Except perhaps Gonta.
So, Alibis für gestern. Schauen wir mal. Vielleicht brauche ich das ja.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us.
Oh, das war falsch. Sicher, ich habe kein Alibi für die Nachtzeit. Aber die anderen haben auch keins. Ja. Der Grund, warum du deine Zufriedenheit schluckst, ist, weil du mich verdächtigst? Nee. Ah, Kaede, wäre es nie passiert. Scheiße! Okay, vielleicht... Das Meet and Greet, das war ja zur Nachtzeit, oder? Lass es mal damit versuchen. Toll.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Wenn wenn dieses mausähnliche Ding ein bisschen schneller wäre. Aber ich mag das mit Joystick.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most people.
Ah! Ich glaube, ich muss ihre Aussage zerstören, aber mit was?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Ja, Mark Alone, das brauche ich aber nicht. Das glaube ich auch nicht. Zur Nachtzeit. Wann beginnt die Nachtzeit nochmal? Achso, geht gar nicht. Kann ich gar nicht gucken. Zur Nachtzeit waren alle versammelt. Also es müsste eigentlich das Insect Meet and Greet sein.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work.
Oder ich muss lügen.
Someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally
Oder Moment.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Ich glaube, ich weiß, was ich machen muss. Ich werde es mal versuchen. Weil sie meinte, jeder hätte es machen können. Eben nicht, weil wir ja beim Meet and Greet dabei waren oder gezwungen waren. Das sieht schon böse aus.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for
Diese
such
Beweise hast du nicht.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
So, jetzt, oder?
Preposterous. By anyone.
Nein! Oh! Was genau ist dein Punkt? Ja. Nein! Oh! Ja, jetzt muss ich wieder skippen. Bla bla bla. Das wird ja alles gesagt. Das habe ich hier, glaube ich, schon gelesen.
We can't let it end here.
Aber ich verstehe es nicht, weil es waren ja alle beim Insect Meet and Greet dabei. So müssten sie eigentlich an... Oh, gut. So eine Kummerfall 2. Moment. Okay, das kann ich vergessen. Mark Alone brauche ich nicht. Das hier brauche ich nicht.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
Muss ich Mio zustimmen?
Mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Vielleicht muss ich Mio zustimmen. Aber womit? Also meint, sie hat ja Beweise, die überprüfen, dass Kirumi die sagen, dass Kirumi die Mörderin ist, aber das ist nicht der Fall. Oh. Ich guck noch mal.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Okay, ich kann zwar alles übersetzen, also ich weiß, was hier gesagt wird, aber ich komme irgendwie auf keinen grünen Zweig, weil Kirumi spielt darauf an, dass zur Nachtzeit niemand ein Alibi hatte, aber das stimmt eigentlich nicht. Es muss eigentlich das da sein.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do.
Wieso funktioniert das nicht?
Damn it!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at night.
Es muss doch eins von den beiden sein.
And you have no alibi, do you?
Ich meine, es waren alle beim Gontas Meet and Greet dabei, nur Kirumi nicht.
I believe most of us do not.
Ne, es ist definitiv falsch. Ich glaube nicht, dass ich wieder eine Lügenpatrone abgeben muss.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Vielleicht muss ich Kirumis Aussage gar nicht kaputt machen.
I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been
done by anyone.
That's wrong! No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Ja, und deswegen werde ich jetzt hier auch mal wieder einen Schnitt machen. Oh, das Class Trial zieht sich ganz schön. Und ich glaube, jetzt kommt bald der Moment, wo ich die Facecam mit aufnehmen werde. Damit ich vorbereitet bin. Wegen der Hinrichtung, ihr wisst schon. Das war Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Pfiat euch.